Hi everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is, good evening wherever you're at. I thought I would bring you along as I work on this new stitch that I'm going to do. And this is called a filet mesh. And this is crochet. So I thought it would be cool because I sat here and as I did this, I was like, well, this would be really neat. You know, if you made a couple panels, you could use this as a cover-up. You could make bigger, panels. You could use it as a bag, like a grocery bag, as you go to the market. I think it would be a pretty cool stitch for that. Anyway, so we are going to start with a chain of 29. Now I'm getting this pattern from a vintage McCall's book that I have, and it is Needlework Treasury, and the copyright on it was originally 1950. Yes, I inherited this book. I was not around then. And the last copyright was 1964, which was the book that I have. So again, we're going to start with a chain of 29, and we are going to double crochet in the 8th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yarn over, insert into the 8th chain, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through the remaining 2 loops on the hook. And we will be using this chain here as a double crochet. Alright, now we are going to chain 2, okay, and then we are going to skip 2. Alright, so chain 2 and skip 2, and we are going to double crochet in that next stitch. Alright, we will chain 2 and then skip 2, and again we will double crochet in that next stitch or chain, depending on, oops, it looks like I've got a couple that split up here. At least I caught it before I got too far. So chain 2, skip 2, yarn over, insert, we're going to do that double, draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2 more. Okay, and we are going to do this till we get to the end. So chain 2, skip 2, and double. Chain 2, skip 2, and double. Until we get to the end of the row. Now, when we get close to the end, we're going to do our double, we're going to chain 2, and we're going to have 3 chains left. So we're going to skip 2 and double in that last one on our row. Alright, and that is how that should look. And as you do this, once you get something going, You can block it if you feel the need to do that, but as we get going, you can start to see the pattern. It's really a very easy pattern. Okay, now we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we will turn our work. Okay? Now we are going to skip over to our first double crochet here, or our next double crochet, and we're going to do a double crochet in the top of the previous row's double crochet. Alright? Alright, so here again, here comes the repeat. So we're going to chain 2, we're going to skip 2, and we're going to double in the top of the previous row's double crochet. And that is the repeat, and you're just going to do that all the way down till you get to the end of the row. So chain 2, skip 2, double in the top of that previous double crochet. And see how neat that is? Very simple, very easy to make a cover up or a mesh bag. And again, this is, as you get bigger, you can even make a mesh hammock. You know, like if you've got grandkids or kids that need to store their toys, you could make it bigger and turn it into a hammock, or turn it into something to hold the toys in the corner somewhere if you needed extra space, if you didn't want them laying around on the floor. Anyway, I pray you have a blessed day, and here's to our next great adventure. Alright guys, I will see you around.